Hey gang, Jambo Comics, back in the comic book room with some excellent stuff that's going to make your peepers pop right out of their orbs. I got some great stuff I picked up from the Lexington Comic and Toy Con 2024. Went over there and went Thursday night and met up with my good friend Bub from Bub's Comics and also the Southern Comic Geek. What a great guy. Got to meet him and stuff. We had a fantastic time, hung out, and got to dig through some comics. And I'll show you what I picked up. I picked up a few things that was listed as $10 at a table, and I couldn't resist getting another Vampirella. This is number 112. This is the last of the Warren magazines. I think 113 was the beginning of Harris when they had bought Vampirella. So this is number 112, and I was glad to grab that up. And I gave $10 for it, not 20. I don't think it was worth 20. It was a little rough, a little dirty around the edges, but $10 for this great comic. And yeah, could not resist that. Also got this out of the $10 pile of comics this guy had laying on his table there, and it was just in great shape. Strange Tales number 144. Couldn't resist it. Strange Tales, great. I'm not sure who did the artwork here. It could be Kirby, maybe. Could be Kirby. I'm not sure. I'll have to dig into that and look. But just $10. Couldn't pass that up, man. It was in nice shape. So needed that one and was glad to grab it. And got this one here. Also a Detective Comics. And this is number 422. And Unmasking of Barbara Gordon. So there you go. It was, like I said, it was in really nice shape. $10. I thought that was a good deal. 52 pager. Great artwork. That might be Neil Adams on the cover there. I'm not sure. But just great artwork, and glad to grab that one up. Some early Bronze Age Detective. Couldn't believe this was in there for $10. This is Shazam number 25 and the first appearance of Isis. That's right. We got a girl theme going today. At the beautiful Isis. I remember the TV show, having a crush on her, and just loved Isis and Shazam Hour, and it was just great to grab this for $10, man. First appearance of Isis in comics. Shazam number 25. I've seen that go in really nice shape for like $100. So I had this. I found this in an old book a while back, and thought it was very cool. It was in a Golden Age comic, and I don't know if somebody's mom or dad, or maybe some other person, maybe an artist from the Golden Age, drew this and stuck it in the old comic, and I just thought it was super cool. Looks like some really vintage from her hair and her face and the way she looks. Artwork of some babe here from the Golden Age period is what it looks like to me. So I just thought that was very cool. Thought I'd share that with you guys. Some cool artwork, and it was a nice find. All right, I'll show you some of the books I got from the con, and some of these were in low grade, but I was glad to grab them up nonetheless. And this is from 1944 and Wow Comics with Mary Marvel. This is number 28 from 1944. Like I said, it's got all the other guys from Wow Comics, but I like old Mary Marvel, and that's why I got it. And like I said, it had some tape on the spine there that was put on there years ago, but other than that, the insides and everything was kind of nice and pretty good shape, other than the tape and being just kind of old and dirty. I might try to clean that up a little bit more. This is Wow Comics number 28 from Faucet. Great cover. Love those. And this was kind of like Wiz Comics, because it had several different heroes inside, and I can't remember all their names right now, but just some fantastic stuff, some good reading from Faucet Publications. And what else did Jambo get, you might ask? I think I gave like $30 for that WoW Comics, and I seen this one, and it was really beat, but you cannot find these things cheap. And this is from 1946, I believe. Yeah, 1946. But it's a nice DC Flash Comics number 72, and just loved it, man. I've been looking for some good old Flash like this. This was really beat. The cover was separated, and you know, had some chips gone off of it and everything. But still, nonetheless, like I said, great old from 1946 Flash Comics from DC. And man, I love the old big trade dress there, the big title and stuff at the top of the book on these old DC comics, and they're just hard to get a hold of. And those guys look like the Three Stooges down there trying to tear up the statue of the Flash, but I'm not sure who they are. They got their TNT and everything, and maybe their Acme jackhammer or whatever's going on there, but just pretty cool. Love the old Flash there. Yeah, the cover's got some staining and stuff on it. Like I said, some chips down the spine, but I gave $40 for this. He wanted 50, and I talked him down to 40. Yeah, it was just kind of rough and stuff, but I mean, still, all in all, I think this is a pretty good deal, and glad to have that, and I will enjoy that and read it. And great old DC Flash Comics from 1946. So, and then I was walking around the con there with Bub, and I found the Buzzard Brothers, and they had some great Golden Age, and I found this, and I just couldn't leave it behind because it was right up my alley. Jungle Comics, this is number 18, so we're getting way back there early in the run. This is from 1941, and Jungle Comics, and yeah, like I said, it's number 18. The cover was attached at the top staple. I think the bottom staple is detached. The insides were all there, and everything was okay. It's a Dan Zelnowich cover on the front here, but somebody decided to add their own touches to the artwork there. Put some leopard skins on Kanga's costume there, and Anne, they did the same thing to her down there. And it could have been this person here. I don't know if that's Michael or who it is, but couldn't quite make out the name. But they kind of got a little crazy with the pen there one day and drew on the cover. But other than that, pretty nice. Glad to grab that. Very old Jungle Comics. This is number 18. I think this is the earliest Jungle Comics I have now. I've got some Jumbo that's way older than this, but yeah, this is the earliest Jungle I have. But I thought it was very cool. I had a nice big cover here. Dan Zelnowich cover. He does a lot of the early Jumbo comics too, and it's kind of a bondage cover too. So there you go, guys. Check it out. Bondage. Got Anne all shackled up down there. And like I said, it was from 1941, and I was very glad to grab that. The next book is awesome, and when I seen it, I was like, man, I just have to have that. It's from probably my favorite artist from the Golden Age, and it was a bondage cover, and I was just floored when I seen it, and I thought, man, I've got to have this. Beautiful, from 1945, Fighting Yank, number 11, a Alex Schomburg bondage cover. That's right, you see the babe tied up down there, and the purple Goonies, the hooded Goonies there and stuff, doing their bad deeds, trying to sacrifice or whatever they're doing. Fighting Yank saving the day there, but just a great Alex Schomburg cover. The colors were still there. It was pretty decent. Had some tape on the spine like the other book. Had chip off the corner there, chip off the corner there. Some stuff missing, but insides were there, and man, I was just glad to grab that. I love that cover. I think it's fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful bondage cover by Alex Schomburg, and that is on my list of one of the cool Alex Schomburg books I've been looking for and wanting. So there it is, number 11. Always just love this Viking type babe down here with the boob armor, all tied up in bondage and stuff. So very cool. One of his many bondage covers is super fantastic. The purple Goonies there with horns coming out of his head and everything. This is very cool stuff, man. You cannot beat that. You bring that in a little bit tighter so you guys can check it out. It's awesome. And man, I was glad to grab that. And I think I gave $150 for this. And it's normally really, really pricey, but the tape on the spine and the corners missing there. But, you know, I'll take it for $150. An Alex Schomburg bondage cover from 1945, Fighting Yank. Yeah, I love it. That's just awesome. So that was the best I got from the haul. And I got a couple of things in the mail I'm going to show you guys. But I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. I was at North Carolina for my work this past week. And with my boss, we were hanging out. And we found the Sierra Nevada Brewery on the map on our way back. And we said, hey, let's stop there. And man, I'm glad we did. It was awesome. What a great place. If you're down that way, be sure to stop in there. Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. It was just awesome. Everything, you know, inside there was huge. Big copper kettles that they cook all the beer and stuff in is just awesome. Checking all that stuff out. It went through a little tour, a self-guided tour, and they had all these different instruments and stuff that they used in the past to brew beer with and everything like that. And it was great learning all that stuff and see where Sierra Nevada came from. And it was just a family-owned operation. It was very cool to check out. It was a beautiful facility. It was worth checking out if you're down that way. Very cool. But they had a comic book. That's right. They had a comic book from the Golden Age in one of their little displays. And I seen it. And I said, man, old Zambo's got to have that. So I got on the old interweb and looked around. And guess what? I did find one. It was this book here. Number 75, Captain Marvel, Fighting the Yeast Monster. And I guess they had that because of all the yeast and stuff that's in beer and everything. And old Captain Marvel just diving right in there, trying to save the babe and the kid. And he went head first into the yeast. Maybe he's going to drink it all up or swallow it all up or something. I don't know. But just thought that was kind of cool. And good to see that they had an old comic from down there from, you know, the Golden Age in their display. And yeah, I thought that was very cool. It's number 75, Captain Marvel Adventures. That's right. And let me see. Did I write the year this was made? Whoopsie. This is made in 1947. 1947. Had a little catastrophe here. And a beautiful Captain Marvel, number 75. Very cool. Fighting the Yeast Monster. And that's not the only thing I got off the old interweb. I told Bub before the con that I was looking at a couple of things online. Well, I ended up getting one of them. And this is going towards completing my run of Torchy. Yeah. And I was glad to get this one. This is the last issue in the run, number 6. And this one has a Bill Ward cover. And old Bill Ward, he was a creator of Torchy, so he knew how to draw her. And you can see there, use your own peepers there and check it out. You know what I'm talking about. Bill Ward did it. Bill Ward did it right. This is from 1950, number 6. And you can see the Boy Scout gave up helping the old lady there, just left her stranded with all of her bags and her dogs and everything, dropping stuff. Helped Torchy carry this one little hat box, it looks like. And just a beautiful cover. And I got this at a good deal. I gave a little over $100 for it. And you ask, how did Jambo get that so cheap? Well, somebody had sealed a couple of tears in the cover here and had touched up the color on the red, I think right here and here at the staples. A couple of tears, but it didn't affect the artwork any. It was just the red right there. And so I wasn't bothered by that. And I just thought it was super fantastic to get that for $100. Add that to the collection. And you ask, why, Jambo? Why do you like those Torchies so well? Well, let me show you, because they have some great artwork and some funny stories inside. And I will show you this one and help you understand. And hopefully you won't be looking for the ones Jambo's looking for to finish up his run, but I will show you anyways. Here we go. There it is, number 6. Great Bill Ward book. And I tried to do this without damaging anything. There's the inside. And you can see it's kind of stained. You can see over there close to the spine where they kind of touched it up, and they may have done some work out on that outer edge too. But like I said, I don't care. It doesn't really affect the main art any. And these things, man, they're just loaded with good girl art inside them. All the way through. Check it out. And the interior art on this one's not credited, so I'm not sure if it's old Bill Ward himself or Gil Fox, who was at that time drawing a lot like Bill Ward, so people couldn't tell the difference, and tried to make Torchy's hair look like old Bill did. And man, oh man, just some fantastic golden age stuff. 1950. And here's Tess. That's Torchy's friend. She had a little feature in there. Let's see. I'll get you another Torchy story. Here we go. There she is in all of her glory. Just great stuff, man. And I kind of think some of this is old Bill Ward himself. Like I said, it was uncredited. This is from 1950. And check out those gams, guys. Va-va-boom, right? And show you a couple more pages. There's some good stuff for you. Here you go. Torchy bathing down there at the bottom. One or two more pages. You guys. That's why Jambo loves these things, man. Super fantastic. Good girl art. All the way through these things. And here's the back of it with the old Charles Atlas ad. So that's it, guys, right there. Nice Torchy number 6. Not going to stick it back in there because I'm afraid I might damage it. But glad to get that. Glad to be able to share it with you guys. Show you some of that great interior artwork. And very happy with that. And well, I was happy with just about everything I got from the con also, but I was very happy with this one also. It's a nice bondage there from Alex Schomburg. And what else? Yeah, my Attack of the Yeast Monster there. Captain Marvel saving the day. That's the haul, guys. That's it. Do old Jambo a favor. Hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Enjoy that always. And, you know, I'm getting a little over 800 now, but now we're getting the drive for 1,000. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to do that, because I would greatly appreciate it. Helps me out, helps the channel out also. And as the beautiful Nichelle Nichols says, why she says, subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a great day.